Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Chris. Today I'm doing a two-part DIY vintage Gothic jewelry set. We're going to make this choker. I will tell you how I made this, and we will make this necklace together. And in part 2, we're going to make a pair of matching earrings. And let's get started. Today I have something different for you. I'm doing a DIY for the first time, a crafting DIY. It is going to be, basically I'm making vintage goth jewelry. We're going to make a pair of earrings and a choker necklace, or whatever you want to call it. I want it to be a choker for me. I'm going to start with the necklace because I think that's going to take longer. So you'll need a tape measure and a friend to measure your neck. Okay, so my neck is 13 inches. So, yes, I will get more into that. So the pliers you need, I have these little mini ones for my tiny little hands, but you need a pair of flush cutters. And there are a lot of videos about jewelry making tools you'll need if you're new. And then you'll also need a round nose plier. Some cutters would be good. I don't have any, so I just use the flush cutter. Flush cutter plier. And then you also need a chain nose plier. I just have this one. There are bent ones and pointy ones and all different kinds of ones that you can use. But those are what I have. Those are the ones you essentially need. You're going to need, I used this kind of a ruler, but any ruler will work. It is to measure both your cord, whatever you're choosing to use. This is faux suede. Real suede works too.
Hi guys, I wound up having to use clamp cord ends at the knots because with this cheap cord, it didn't hold. It would not stay tight, so I had to use that, and I wound up using toggle circles instead of the large jump rings at the end of the knots.
You're going to need all your beads. You're going to need little picture things like this. I don't have the paper for the brand, but I'm sure you can find them at Joann Fabrics or Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I don't like Hobby Lobby, but whatever. Any craft store, really. I got a bunch of crafting jewelry making stuff from a yard sale this summer. It was amazing. Okay, and so what I found, and I don't want to hear any bad things about it. So I had this old picture. It was in a pile of garbage, so I decided I was going to use it. So I made this. I'm not going to show you how to do it, but it was really easy. I just pressed this really hard into the picture where I wanted it, and since her whole face wouldn't fit, which I would have preferred, I just did it like this. And then, do you see the ring right there? I chose what part of her face I wanted. I wanted the eyes because nothing says goth like creepy. I mean, I'm staring into your soul from my 1920s photo. Anyway, ignore that. I used Mod Podge. It is 3 a.m. in the morning. This has taken me since 10 p.m. so many hours to prep all this stuff. Okay, but I just used Mod Podge, and then I placed it in there how I wanted, making sure it was, this was at the top, so this was face up, and you could put anything you wanted in these, really. It's just an idea I had, and I knew I had this picture, and I'm also gonna maybe make one with some of this. But anyway, and you need various jump rings. I have just the regular tiny ones and these medium ones, and I have these large ones which we are going to use on the necklace. There are more fancy ones that you can pick, but these are just what I had. Okay, so what else? Oh, and I have a toggle clasp that I want to try to use. You can use a lobster claw and jump rings if you'd like. You're also going to need crimp cord end clampings, which are these little, hold on, I'll put a couple in. These little things right here. So they, hold on, sorry. They look like this because we're going to use them to wrap them around the ends of the cord. Okay, you just need two, one for each end. Trying to see. Oh, you're going to need wire. I don't know what gauge of wire this is because again, I got it in a huge tackle box full of jewelry making supplies, but I do believe it's 20 gauge and it's this gold color. And to make the earrings, you're gonna want any kind of really cool cameo that you can find. These I got at a separate yard sale. It came in two. I'm pretty sure they were made for earrings. So that's what we're gonna make them in. And they are, when I first got these, I didn't realize they were gold on the back. I got these for 25 cents at a yard sale, and this is the brand of them. I don't know if you can read that because it's probably backwards to you, but it's the Gilded Age Timeline by Bead Treasures. So they probably have other cameos you can get. So we're going to do tri-metals, not tri-metals, just different metals. We're going to use silver and gold because that's what I have. I don't have gold jump rings or anything. So the beads I have, oh, and you're going to need some earring hooks. I have these ones. You could use gold or silver, and I have silver. And then you're going to need, for the earrings, you're going to need some head pins. I have these gold ones I'm going to use. You'll need, of course, scissors. I do have this fabric pencil thing, but it wouldn't write on the black, so I just marked it with I measured it with my thumbnail, and it's fine. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to measure your neck, and then you want to, okay, so you're going to want to measure how long you want your cord to be. I made mine 9 inches so that I had wiggle room for what I'm going to do. I know for my necklace, to equal 13 inches, I need 4 inches of this for the necklace. And I measured out a little more than what I actually need for the full necklace because there's some tying and stuff. So I did these for 5.5 inches for my neck, but again, you're gonna have to base it. So basically what I did, so for mine, originally it was gonna be, okay, hold on, sorry. Okay, so I did 15 inches for this. Hold on. Nope, 16 with this because you want to double it over, and you're going to want to split them. Mine I split into 5.5 inches for each side because it's going to go like this, and then it's going to go around your neck. So it depends on your neck. You're going to want to do that and divide it in half and leave the extra 4 inches for this, you know, and subtract that out of this so it's not too big. So basically you'll measure it all together and then subtract 4 inches because of this. And then that's what you're gonna make your suede cord be, or faux suede cord, or whatever you choose to use. Okay, so we've got that figured out. So then basically what you want to do to start is your cord is folded in half. I need to make sure it's even. It does not look even, so we're gonna line up the ends here like this. We're gonna squish this down like that to the end, so you have this. Okay. Hoping this will work with these, otherwise I'll have to do
Okay, so the jump ring didn't work. I used the round bits of the toggle clasps. I have a bunch of them. I cut off the extra metal bit, and then I used the cord clamps at the end of the knots because this cord would not stay tied, so I just crimped it on and then it stayed.
Making, oh, what? Sorry. You know, to do a million outtakes. How to Lorix hit knot. I'm finding with this, you really want to pull it tight because it's not wanting to stick. And then you have one side. There's that one. Okay, and we're gonna do this one. Make sure we want to make sure it's even again and flat next to each other. So flat next to each other like that. They should only be touching at the top, very tip, or even, and they are. So I'm gonna take that jump ring and then put it through the jump ring. And just wanna open it. And then also I do these flat too. Maybe to the side if you need to. And then you just keep holding on to that jump ring and it's through this. And then you just pull tight though. Oh, that's a better idea, to make sure the opening of the jump ring is in here. I didn't think of that before. Again, I also am new, and then we have it on this little side. So it looks nice. Okay, now that we have both these done, now we are going to take the wire that we pre-cut. So mine is 9 inches, just so I have some wiggle room. I only need about 4 inches, so I need to measure that. So I'm getting my ruler, you know, just measure 4 inches in the middle. I'll do it this way so it's easier actually. So we want to measure from here. And then, so this is the, oh, it's 4 1/4 inches for me, I forgot. Oh, so what you want to do is just take like an inch or two. So you measure to 2 inches, and then that's when we'll start doing the 4 1/4 that we need. So this is what I'll need. So I just have to remember that this is the 2-inch side. Okay, so we're going to take our 2 inches and we are going to take the round nose plier, and because mine's small, I'm gonna do it at the base. Most on standard size ones that are probably more like this, maybe a little smaller than that. Okay, sorry, I lost my 2 inches. There's a joke in there somewhere. Okay, so 2 inches. I'm going to switch because I'm right-handed. Okay, we have our rounded things, and so I'm gonna go like this, clamp it so it's holding on and it keeps my measurement. And then for me, I'm doing it at the very base. Also, that'll help me remember what size exactly where I left it, since I'm not gonna mark the tool. Okay, so then you want to do it like how I just did it, and basically you're wanting to, yeah, keep turning it. So now that I turned it this way, I'm going to turn this way, and then another 90-degree angle. I got this technique from, I learned it from Kellie's Bead Boutique. She probably doesn't know about me. This is where I learned this, so I will link her video, and see, and you know, you guys can learn all from her. She is an expert. I am a beginner, if you couldn't tell. Okay, so we have this. It's a little, I accidentally made it a little janky, but it's okay, we can fix it. So basically, I'm going to turn it like that. Let me fix this a little. It's supposed to be rounded, not not square and flat, actually.
I'm gonna try this tool thing. It's a bead ring, but it has more width on it. So I'm actually gonna use the base of this. And I have that adjustment here. And basically same thing, except I don't have the pliers. And I'm just doing it around, and then, so you get to this part, and then you just want to turn it to where it makes a complete circle. And then pull this out. Just slide it. And then you have this. And this is what we want. This is what I've been trying to accomplish. LOL. We are learning together.
Okay, so we have the...
Okay, I switched wires to a 22 or 24 gauge, whichever one is smaller. It's a stringing wire and it worked better.
And then I'm going to gently try again. And hopefully this will be the right one and it won't break super easy. If it does, I'll go back to the thicker gold now that I have a better idea. So you just want to gently wrap it around. You're just making circles around the straight stuff. And don't forget your 2 inches. You can also switch back and forth between the round nose and the chain nose. So I'm holding it onto the ring that we made, a little jump ring. And then I'm just going to gently well, remember, you can use your hands too, and then just want to make sure it's straight. Okay, so we're gonna hold on to the jump ring. And then okay, so there's the circle, and then I just used my hand because it's pliable enough and thin enough to do so. So if you need to just use your hand, it's fine. Whatever makes it easier and faster, right? Nobody wants to spend 20 hours making one YouTube video. LOL. So, sorry I haven't been around, and then we're just continuing to do this. It'll be 2 or 3 times, whatever you prefer, and then we will clamp it down so that it doesn't stick up, but without breaking it. You want to be gentle. Okay, so we have it around twice. Oops, sorry. We have it wrapped around twice, as you just do it again. So a lot's been going on. So I'm trying new things with the channel. I mean, I'm still gonna do makeup and everything. It's just if I want to do videos on other things, it's okay. It's still gonna be beauty and fashion and makeup related. And health. I'll still do health stuff. I'm doing really good weight loss wise. Well, I'm maintaining really good. I keep bouncing between 198 and 205, and I'm not really sure why. I want to lose more. So I need to break the stall I'm in. It makes water retention, but I'm dehydrated. Okay, so I'm just gonna turn this one more time if it will cooperate. So I'm doing it this way instead of sideways. And then I'm going to switch from the round nose plier back to the chain nose plier. And actually, I think it's good, because this is what we were after. Hold on, my hoop is a little. So this is what we were after. It's not as straight as hers would be, but it's good enough for this purpose. It shouldn't be perfect anyway. Okay, so then we are going to take the flush cutters, these little guys, and see how it looks like that. And if you can get ones that are more pointy at the end instead of rounded, would be better, because you can get in there and cut. Okay, so you want to cut the little one, not the long one. Okay, you want to get it in as close as you can. Again, it doesn't need to be perfect, but you don't want it to cut you either when you're wearing it. And then you have to have it up here like this. You see that little piece right there? Okay, so then you just want to cut the little extra piece off right there with your flush cutters or your regular cutter pliers, which I don't have. Okay, and mind you, this is gonna fly, so don't let it hit anyone. Okay, take my chain nose ones and just kind of try to get it down a little more. Okay. And voila. Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. I'm going to show you some of the beads I have. I just have, these are just black rounded beads. I have a few of these. They're like barrel beads. Quite pretty. A lot of these beads I got also at yard sales, because yard sales and thrift stores are perfect for getting craft supplies, because people buy stuff and they either don't use it or they get tired of it. And then these little, I have these little metal, like gun metal, that's what I meant, gun metal color. Like they're really pretty and kind of shiny. And then I just have some, because remember this was actually gold and not silver, so we're doing mixed metals. So to match, I have some gold seed beads, and then I have some black ones, metal steel shiny balls.
These, unfortunately, I do not know how to do this. That would have to be a video from someone else. I got these from a bracelet, and I just left them whole. So you can do whatever you want. There were also a bunch like this. I'm using the ones that have these for the earrings, and then these ones for the necklace. Okay, I'm gonna pause to get more beads. I'm going 4 inches, so don't forget to, oh yeah, I need to measure that. Okay, I'm taking this bead off real quick. Sorry about that. And then I'm gonna measure from the, you know, right at the end of this. So you just wanna go right here. And then I needed 4 inches and a quarter. That's right, I forgot. So this is as far as I can go. And then, so.
I wound up having to rebead things because I made it too long, and also the jump ring was unnecessary, but I'm going to show you anyway. I thought it would keep it from turning, but it doesn't, but it's still nice, so I'm leaving it in there.
Okay, yeah, we're going to have to fix this. We're going to have to add a jump ring on this, so I'm going to set this down. And then we are going to get a tiny jump ring. Put it back how you did it, so okay, you just want to, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but you just close it how you had it. I'm trying to make sure other people can see what I'm doing. Okay, so then we have our cameo on there.
Okay, I had a lot of bead work that I showed, but I messed it up, and when I measured it, it wasn't even, so I had to restring them. So basically, you just want to do a good pattern that measures out on both, equally on both sides, and make it really pretty to your desire.
So that it's okay, and I am back, and I'm going to do this part to end it. I'm taking this thing, the bead framer thing. You can also, most people will want to use this, but this end is bigger. So here, we're put it all the way back here where my mark was, And then I'm just gonna, you know, go all the way around, back up, and then slide it out. This is always a tricky part a little bit because this is like a file right here. I'm not really sure what this thing is used for normally, but I found use for it. Okay, so that slid out, great. Okay, and then we just want to, you know, go ahead and wrap it around like we did last time. Okay, I'm gonna use these.
To the top of this right here. And then I'm just gonna do that. Oh wait, I'm gonna use this one. So we're gonna go up here to this. And then I'm gonna just take it around again so that it gets back over here. And then we'll take this off. Yeah. I'm gonna get stuck because it's a file thing.
Got it off. Okay, I got it off 2 seconds after I paused. Okay, so now that I've officially messed it up a little bit, I don't care, it doesn't need to be perfect. That will, honestly, in my opinion, make it look more cool if it's not perfect. You know? We're not trying to be Susie Homemaker here. We're trying to be goth and make affordable shit, you know? Because most of us are working and paying bills and don't have money to just throw around. I know I don't. Okay, and of course we're just, you know, doing it like we did last time. This is going to be a little funky, but I'm going to try to fix it a little. No, I'm going to use my hands. You can make it as nice or as not nice as you want to. I've already put like tons of time and energy into this video. And I still have to make earrings, and I have to finish putting this together for you guys so that you can do it too. Never said it was going to be easy, but nothing good in life is easy. I mean, it's not really hard. It's just the first time doing it for me. Okay, and it might be for you too. Okay, so it's slightly janky, but I like my little janky jump hoop thing. Okay, so we're gonna take our handy dandy flush cutter pliers. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna, oh, sorry. We're gonna bring it up as close as we possibly can. And remember, it's gonna fly. I don't have anyone near me, so. I don't. Well, I guess I gotta pull it up a little bit. There we go. And then you want to see how that sharp edge is doing. I don't know if it'll focus, but.
Okay, so that edge, and then we just want to use our team nose ones to just kind of make sure it's not hanging out anywhere, because we don't want it ripping out our hair. That's super not cool. And well, yes, it doesn't need to be perfect by any means, but it shouldn't be ripping out hair. That's not cool or fun or pretty. Here is our second end, and then here is this part.
And then this end. Okay, and we're just gonna
take, oh man, okay, this came untied for me, so I'm gonna just, well, if it comes untied, just do the same thing we did at the beginning. Just slide it through there, and then the beads will make it stay on. I actually am gonna need a medium one. That's okay. I have to remember, you want to pull it back towards you and not that way. I'm not trying to say that 89 times. Excuse the dog barking in the background. She has an issue with her trachea. I can't explain her. She's not my puppers, but she's okay. She's 16. She's a German Spitz. And I absolutely love her to death, but she can't control that. And I'm gonna pause just for a second.
slide it in there like so, and then you want to close it exactly how we opened it. Okay, so take this and quickly close it. Okay, and then I will. Okay, so then this is connected, as you can see. You can go ahead and when I'm paused, I'll do the other side, and then we'll get to doing the ends of these and finishing our necklace. Thank you for your patience. Okay, this is what it should look like now. Now we just gotta do the findings and the ends. Okay, so I said that here. I'm gonna take these ones. You kind of want them, she said, to do them side by side. I don't know if that'll work with the things I have. Oh, I've messed up my whole thing. Okay, the crimp cord. So these are crimp cord end clamps. I don't know if side by side will work with them. It doesn't match, so I'm gonna cut that. Okay, so I got them in. They're gonna be more like that, but the ends are put in. You wanna hold it tight. And then basically you just hold on and slowly clamp it down with your chain nose pliers. I have to hurry up because it's, I have to sleep at some point. Okay, so this is going to be a tight squeeze because that is not, oh, okay, I get it. Sit on that side, and then you want to come over here and do this side. Just slow little squeezes. You don't want to do it all in one. Oops. Oh, I guess I messed it up, but that's okay. As long as you get it closed, that's really nice to see. And mind you, I've only used these clamps with one end of suede, not two, like this, how it's two pieces. Okay, so we're just gonna keep doing it until it's
it's probably better clamps. They're bigger for this. Okay, so there's that end, and then we'll have to do the other side, but we're gonna finish this first. Okay, it is, you can see how messed up mine is. It's not the prettiest thing, but it'll be behind my neck, so I don't care. Okay, and then
we need more jump ring. Okay, so for the, I don't know what part this is the toggle thing. She said not to forget to put it on. I guess a lot of people in her classes, because she teaches, will forget to put that part on. Okay, so she said it's 3 on the side with the toggle piece and 1 on the other side. So that is what we're doing again. Doing it towards me. And then we're just linking it on here. Okay, and then you just close it back. want to use our chain nose pliers for this.
So we're just gonna do this for 3 links and then we'll be done.
Toggle on. So you take this little guy, the hole, take it. And I will film the other part tomorrow. Going back in with the chain nose ones, I feel it works better even though the other ones are smaller. And we have...
And then we have that. Okay, and now we gotta do the other side, but remember, I'm gonna pause so I can put this on, but you guys saw how
much easier time with the crimp cord and clamp.
Putting it on. I did have to go and later I'll change this jump ring to the toggle part. I just snipped that part off, cutter things. So okay, and then now we just use one jump ring on this side.
I'm gonna use a bigger jump ring for this one. And then we're gonna we're not cutting it off like we did for the jump ring part, which I put this dude on this dude. And then we can close it up now. Okay, let's see how this is. Okay, and I'm back. Okay, here it is. It's bigger than, so from the closure to closure, 16.5 inches, so it's about 15 inches, not counting the clasp. This side is on the left, and then this part goes on the right, and we just made, and then, oh wait, let me show you. So then this goes in here like this. It's actually a lot fancier than a lobster clasp one, at least I think so, and then it holds together like that. See how pretty that is? That was a awesome find. And then you want to do 3, otherwise you won't be able to put it through. So 3 jump rings of the small one. So you see? It's beautiful. Good job, you guys. We made a vintage Gothic looking necklace. So that is awesome. Okay, I'm going to go. We will do the earrings tomorrow night. Thank you for joining me and learning with me and making amazing jewelry. This has been so much fun. A lot of stress, but it's my first time doing a DIY. But anyways, I'm gonna go so I can film an intro. All right, guys. Peace.